Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kenny the Colorado Gambler. We are wrapping up another football season, 2022. Just awaiting the Super Bowl here, February the 13th. Excited about the Cincinnati Bengals arriving in Los Angeles to face the Rams. This should be another great game, and again, we are wrapping up another great season. Wanted to make a quick video and thank everyone that joined us this season. We all had a successful season. We will be wrapping up the accounts for football and diving into college basketball as well as the NBA for the season. If you notice, we were kind of slow on the action for the NBA and college. We do this every year, as we've been doing this for 20 years. We let the NBA season start, kind of weed out some of the injuries. The way that today's game is going with the COVID, you never know. You can study all night, you can study all morning, crunch all your numbers, and wake up one moment they're starters that are going to be playing. Next moment, by 3-4 o'clock p.m. before game time, they're not playing. So very difficult to cap the NBA as well as college these days. So you have to stay on it constantly, constantly watching the injury reports, constantly watching players, activity, things. They sometimes they just rest, which pertains to the scheduling. A lot of times back-to-back players just take nights off. So you have to really follow every night. Unlike football, I used to get a couple of days off, maybe Monday night, watch some Monday Night Football, kind of relaxed on Tuesday, and then be ready to go again for the rest of the week. But with the NBA and college, we're constantly following it. So that's what our service provides for everyone when they're always asking, Kenny, exactly what do you do here? I'm not just throwing up a bunch of money on bets. We're actually a collective group of investors that put our money together to make those large bets that you see that we post sometimes. So we do this as a group. It's not just me by myself making random picks. So we have a consensus that normally works pretty well together. Some guys are better at NHL. I got guys that know a lot about college basketball, even some golfers. So it's good to be well-rounded and diverse in these sports because this is a business and these are investments that you're making. So I'll wrap this up. I didn't want to go into detail again. Thank everyone that joined us this football season. If you want to jump on the NBA and college bandwagon as well, we have a website where we can sign you up, and we also have referral programs where you get bonuses. A lot of people are not aware of how to take care of the bonuses. We did the math. There's over $10,000 worth of bonuses available to those new states like New York, Iowa, Tennessee, those that are welcoming the new industry, and it's spreading like wildfire. So we're excited about it. We're just trying to stay on top of it and hopefully get some new users in these new states. My buddy Jimmy up in New York, got to catch up with you, see what you guys got going out in New York. Be glad to hook up with you and share some information. All right. Other than that, today's program, we're gonna get some. We're trying to get a little more information. I keep promising that, but I stay busy. We're still working on a podcast. We want to do more interviews with people that actually know a little bit about the sports and their specific specialties, what they specialize in. Prop bets, live betting. There's a lot of different markets nowadays that there's a lot of money, man, easy money to make. You just have to stay on top of it and manage it, just like everything else people are doing out here, Bitcoin and Forex and all the other money-making opportunities. So, again, those that would like to join us, you know how to get at me. You can always DM me or call me. We had for football season, we ended up with about 46 patrons, 46 people that actually signed up, joined us. There was a couple of people that we just gave out, free bets. We communicated and I gave them to you. That's another thing I'll be doing this year is giving away a lot of free content and information. And what I'll do is we trying to build our subscribers. So please like and subscribe. Just do me a favor. You don't have to like it. You don't have to follow what we do. But just so that we can build our subscribers list, try to monetize these websites. I'm still learning a lot about that. please subscribe and like as well as share. And also, I will be moving a lot of my people that are following this type of content over to, we have a separate page, which is All In Empire. It's either 909 All In Empire or All In Empire is one of the pages that we will launch here shortly. So if you get an invitation from me, that is me. I will be sending out new invitations to those. Don't worry, no feelings hurt if you're not interested in signing up for that one. Just trying to separate that page from the family and friends on here. All right, let's just I want to give a shout out to, man, one of the hometown families, the McGowan family, their son, nephew / family member, Trey, Big Ten freshman player of the week for the 4th time. I was very excited to see this young man balling 6'7", 179 out of Pendleton, South Carolina. He is killing the Big Ten as a freshman. The Huskers are kind of struggling. I think they play Michigan tonight. But regardless of them struggling, he is constantly putting in work. His brother's been injured lately. I think he returned last week. I saw him play. Forgot. I watch a lot of basketball, man, but he's back. So hopefully he'll be able to help his little brother, Bryce McGowan, get a couple of wins. Good luck tonight, guys, against Michigan. And, by the way, he's the only freshman to receive the award multiple times for Nebraska since old Siobhan Shields did it in 2012 and 2013 season. He won it a couple of times. So that's been a while. Other sports news, Brady, everybody know. I know there's a lot of Brady haters. He retired officially today. So the Tampa Bay Bucks will be looking for a new quarterback. I'm curious to see who that will be. I also posted that wasn't too pleased about our pick, McCarthy. He was here in Denver for the Broncos, and I wasn't very impressed when we were dogging out the Broncos, and now he's a Raider. That's a kind of a terrible fit, man. Some things you just don't do, and coaching the Broncos and then come to the Raiders just don't feel right. Just don't feel so. I'm waiting to see how this is going to play out. I had a whole nother story about the Gruden incident. I kind of felt back when he was signing his contract. You got to be careful with these coaches when you promise them a lot of money and they do not pan out as quickly as you like. Not all owners are as patient as Jimmy Jones or Jerry Jones in Dallas, the Jones family. So, but we'll see how that goes. And other than that, I'm wrap it up with one of my free picks. As you see, I put the free picks on the end. Not beneficial for everybody, but those that want to learn how to invest, follow me. I will be keeping track. This is actually my first basketball pick of the year. Actually, I take that back. I did place a Blake Griffin pick. I'll have to go back and find that one. It was very early in the season. They had him scoring 8 points, and I said he wouldn't score 8 points for the whole game. He scored about 6, I think it was. So that was like one of my first basketball picks. I was kind of particular about the picks because I want to keep a great and a good winning record for those that do watch and follow me. So that's actually going to be my second pick of the year. The Blake Griffin one is a 1-0. I'll take credit for that. And this will be my second pick of the year. It's going to be Air Force versus Utah State. Kind of weird game for those that don't follow the MAC or the Mountain West, I should say. I watch everything, man. And this game caught my attention because Air Force actually beat them December the 29th, 49-47. What they did is kind of clamp down on them, slowed the ball down, the tempo, took great shots inside, was able to capitalize on the inside game and score. And they pulled out a win. It was at home, 49-47, so they have to travel to Utah State tonight. Now, the spread is 14.5. That's what caught my attention. Air Force is now getting 14.5. And as I dug a little deeper to find out, like, that doesn't sound right. Why is the point spread so high? I understand they're on the road for one, but a benefit on the pick on the behalf of Air Force is that Utah State will be missing 2 of the players that they had with them in the loss initially. So they will be without Brock Miller and without Ryan Jones. Brock Miller averaging 8.8 points. Ryland, I'm sorry, 8.1. So they'll be without those two players, and one may return. He was on a concussion protocol. The other one is having back issues, so he will not play tonight. I'm here in Colorado. I got a little Colorado Springs information from the Air Force Academy. That's why I'm using that as my pick for today. Take Air Force plus 14.5 versus Utah State tonight. Don't be mad at me. Just it's all for fun and games if it doesn't pan out. But let's talk about it tomorrow. And I'm looking for people to chat during the day about the Super Bowl, about hockey, about basketball. Call me. I'm setting up a podcast equipment. I heard you have to have this like DJ equipment. Working on some monitors, microphones. We're all of that's in the mix. But I would love to have content of the local people. Like I gave a shout out to the McGowan family today. Call sometimes and let's talk about the season. Any new superstars out there that I'm not aware of. Share that information with me and help me build the content. And most importantly, subscribe. Go to my page and subscribe. Even if you don't care for the content to use it, help me out. Subscribe, hit like, and share to those that may be interested. Look for the Facebook invite for me. Try to keep this under 10 minutes. We are at 11:30. Peace out, Kenny, the Colorado Gambler.